See, because also, while everybody says no, universal basic income isn't the way to do. What if nobody does anything and they all get free money for nothing, right? Well, that's the whole idea behind the proposal, that you have the algorithm expression to where you make money quantified enough that it comes fast enough that you don't have to worry about how the people use their money, as long as they have enough to do what they need to do with to survive in life, right? Because we all have to take care of those people that don't survive anyways, right? We still have to give them food stamps. We still have to give them shelter. We still have to give them provisions that they need. We still have to rely on churches. We still have to rely on a lot of private individuals that shouldn't have to be handling the perception up front, and nobody else handling the responsibilities. Even the people that's individualized, that's like me, I'm disabled, right? I got one leg. A lot of people say that I don't do anything. Well, you see, I do. Okay. All right. So if you have a universal basic income that covers the basic necessities, then therefore Christ didn't lie in the Bible when he said that we have everything that we've been provided for when he died for us, for our sins. Everything would be provided for, right? And he said it wouldn't be easy, right? Whereas not everybody's sharing the responsibility if churches are making up 90% of the people's food. You know what I mean? And so why not have everybody share this responsibility equally by having a government stand in and say, we're going to handle the responsibility of that. We're going to make sure the provisions are met to the criteria that the people need. And therefore, we also give them an incentive to go out and earn their extra that they want to do on their own. Because if you're going to force us into trying to do something, you're not going to have very good dealings in trying to get anybody to work with you, especially when there's nothing to back them in the reasons that they're fighting for, security, not enough money, not happy, all this other stuff. So if you have a universal basic income and a proposed way to make it, and it's the whole ideation that it's a universal basic income on top of it with an escrow for every individual, and then that gives them a starting point to withdraw from it at any time, as well as the government adds to it and pulls from it at any time, as long as there's a certain amount in there for every individual that's equal, then that gives the government more margin of a buying power from a standpoint and gives them their power of position back. And not only that, but they're also taking lighter loads off the church for the consumers, because even the rich need help sometimes. You know what I mean? And what do the rich do when they can't go to a church to get help because they make too much money? You know what I mean? What do they do when you're like me and you have a great idea and you can't get anybody to help? What do? You know what I mean? You know, the church is a denomination not to feed people that are hungry, even though they do. But they shouldn't be solely relied on for that, because these people, most of these people don't even go to church after they get help from the food. You know what I mean?